Welcome to Soul Yoga Online. We hope you enjoy your virtual experience.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're going to take a little quick break for our mental health right now. So thank you for joining me. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can find a chair, you can sit on the floor, you can even lay down, whatever you need to feel a little more cozy. And let's just start with a couple nice deep breaths in the nose and out the mouth. And just wash away whatever happened before this moment. You can come back to it when you need to, but for now, rinse it out, let it fall to the background. A couple more of those breaths out of the mouth. Notice how you're holding your weight in your body. See if you can find that plumb line where the head relaxes back over the hips and shoulders. Maybe give the shoulders a few rolls up, back, and down, just loosening them up, making sure that the shoulders aren't lifting you out of your seat, but that you're relaxed down into your roots, and maybe planting the feet on the floor if it's available. We'll take a nice breath in to feel a lift up the front of the body and a nice exhale down the back to relax. And let's continue a few rounds of breath like that. As you inhale, feel a little uplift in the abdomen, the heart, the face. As you exhale, soften down the back, the shoulders, the lower back lengthens, the heels hit the ground. Continue at your own pace. Gentle breaths up the front and down the back. And there will be an awareness of things going on in the background, maybe mentally or maybe literally in the room. See if you can let those things fade a little. They don't have to completely be resisted, but we want to let them fade. And just focus on the sensation of your breath. So as you're breathing here, where in the body do you feel the breath? Maybe you feel a sense of temperature around the nostrils, cool on the inhale, warm on the exhale. Maybe you're more aware of the movement of the belly to receive the breath and release. Maybe it's more up into the chest, the ribs, the upper back. Maybe even the pelvic floor if we're really soft and settled. And simply receive that sensation as if you are receiving an experience at the spa. Rather than doing an action, we're receiving an experience. When we switch gears into receiving, then we can focus on savoring. Where is the sweetness in this moment? Maybe it just feels really good to have the eyes closed. Maybe it feels nice to have a moment of peace and quiet. Maybe you're finding the softening of held tension. Maybe the jaw's getting a chance to relax. Maybe it's nice for the voice to rest for a moment. What is the most subtle thing you're aware of that you could savor? Where is the sweetness? Anytime you need to, you can take that exhale out of the mouth to release tension or soften the neck. If you're still using that visualization of up the front and down the back, let's let that technique go at this moment. And we'll change our visualization. So let's bring all the awareness up to the crown of the head, where the bones were open at your birth. And imagine that you're balancing the full moon on the crown of your head. And it's lightweight. It's not the weight of the moon. It's the light of the moon. almost like you've got a big bouncy ball up there if you prefer that image. And this beautiful orb that you're balancing on your head, it keeps you centered, keeps you grounded, keeps that pressure down into your bones. But it also begins to fill you up with light. So as you inhale, see if the tongue, the tip of the tongue, can lift up to the roof of the mouth or even tip back into the soft palate. And like a hummingbird drinking nectar, let's use the inhale to sip in some of that moonlight. Let it come down, visualize the brain lighting up, let that coolness of the inhale hit the throat as if that moonlight could gather at the heart center. As you exhale, release the tongue away from the roof of the mouth and let that moonlight wash over the rest of the body, a wave of relaxation down to the toes. Curling the tongue back on every inhalation at your own pace, sipping in a little bit of that nectar of the moon down to the heart. And as you exhale, relax the tongue, let it wash over the rest of the body. Shoulders are soft, jaw is relaxed, the airways are open to receive this experience. And as this white light, this moonlight continues to permeate the body, you might visualize all of your organs healthy and vibrant and filled with that soft glow of the moon. You might let this visualization permeate down into the cells and even the DNA itself, everything vibrant and fully robust, alive, full of prana, healthy and slightly glowing with this moonlight, with this nectar. Anything else that comes up in the mind, just gently brush it to the background for now. Keep your awareness on the cool touch of every inhale, the release of that warm visualization of moonlight on every exhalation. And one of the words for moonlight in Sanskrit is soma. Soma. So soma is bliss, it's moonlight, it's the nectar of immortality, and it's that which is savored, it's the sweetness. I'm going to offer a little chant to Soma, exalting our own inner nectar, our own inner bliss that's always available to us inside. Feel free to let the vibrations of sound roll over you, bathing in the soma of the sound. Or if you are inspired to join in, if you're musically inclined, you're welcome to join in. If you'd like to take an Om with me to begin, you can join me on that first Om for sure. So whether you're going to sing or not, let's take a nice inhale through the nose and out of the mouth. And then an optional Om to share together. Om Aim Klim Somaya Namaha. 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 Om Chandraya Namaha. Always savoring the silence that follows sound. Letting yourself drink in one more cool breath, perhaps let it fall out of the mouth. Slowly awakening the body if you are settled into a comfy place. Bringing your awareness back to this body where you live, maybe a little warmth and pressure onto the thighs, getting your nervous system back into your bones. Maybe warming up the arms or taking a nice big stretch out to the edges of the fingers. We'll bring our hands together at the heart. Let's share again in one more optional sound of Om, bathing in the mantra. Together we inhale. Om. The pure, beautiful white light that lives inside of me is the same as the pure, beautiful white light that lives inside of you. And so when I bow to you, I am bowing to myself. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to take a few moments to come back to reality before diving back into daily life. And I thank you for taking this time out for your mental health. Self-care benefits everyone. So take care of yourself, be well, sleep well tonight, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Welcome to Soul Yoga Online. We hope you enjoy your virtual experience.